3. This is a show goat. Hey bunnies. Good morning. Good morning. So this is the first morning after I fed my rabbits in the little hay cylinder. These bunnies had the hay in the hay cylinder, and I don't see any matting of hay in the bottom of this cage. It looks good and clean, and they're ready for more. These bunnies, however, they do have a little bit of hay on the floor, and I want to pick it up before I put more down. What are you doing with your hay, Abraham? I see you've made a bed out of it. Chloe's oinking already this morning. I had these guys closed up because we had some wind last night. Some cold wind. I gotta let them out. I got some questions about Chloe and her eating goat feed. The concern was that the goat feed could have too much salt and not enough lysine for her. Hey, Chloe girl. How are you this morning? I'm hungry. Feed me. When we had our 2 pigs shake and bake with Chloe this past summer, I was feeding all of them the pig feed that I can get locally. It is called Power Porker. The Power Porker worked really well to grow shake and bake my meat pigs out for the freezer. It made Chloe way too fat, so I had to trim Chloe down. Chloe had been eating goat feed prior to me getting shake and bake. Being that she's the only pig, it's just easier. The salt content isn't really different between the Power Porker and this milk maker goat pellet. The protein I think is a little bit better in this particular feed, and as far as I know it doesn't contain lysine, or at least not a lot of it, but you can supplement lysine with your pigs. Dietary lysine is very prevalent in like meat and eggs and milk, animal products essentially, and so we just make sure that we supplement Chloe with that. All of our butchering refuse gets given to Chloe. The other day, if you were watching the vlog, you saw us feed Chloe a mean rooster. Don't worry, the rooster was dispatched prior to feeding him out, but Chloe ate that, and she does get any rabbits that happen to die in the nest box. And Bao did deliver. One was dead on arrival, so that baby was fed to Chloe, but in total she had 7 babies, and we need to make sure the 6 that she has left still look good. She had them covered with fur yesterday, and now I don't see fur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The fur is down here in the nest. She doesn't have it covered over top of them though, but they look beautiful, nice and chunky. We'll get them back in there. Good job, Bao. This new hay that we bought, it's all orchard grass. It smells amazing. It actually kind of smells like beer, oddly. It's not fermented or anything. Oh, it smells so good though. Don't you dare. You stay in there. Woo. I'll get your hay roll made sometime soon. Ciao, dudes. Good morning, girls. How are ya? I'm gonna fluff up your mineral. Hey, girls. Nope. I almost tricked her. I accidentally left the water on in here. Looks okay. Got down to 28 last night. And I worried a little bit about having this fountain on. I didn't realize it till I woke up this morning and saw the temperature. I tried to shut off the water fountain. It's just hooked up to our freeze-free hydrant over here because I don't want it to freeze and anything to happen to it. But it's possible that they're drinking out of it frequently enough to run the water frequently enough so that it doesn't freeze. clean. You guys like that new hay? I stuck this in here yesterday. Oh, there's still a lot left. I don't know if I'll have to load hay today or not. I did want to make sure I brought you into the barn this morning because I'm pretty sure Foxy's new owner is coming to pick her up today. She's going to a local show home. So Foxy, she knows her roots as a show goat, and she really does deserve to be in the show ring. She's a beautiful goat, and I'm really excited to possibly see her in a local show coming up this spring. We'll see. She's been a real good girl. We're gonna miss her. She just wants her grain. So I've trimmed her feet, taken her temperature. It's all good. Giving her a little bit of probios, just give her gut a little bit of a boost for her move. And then that's that. She is still in milk. She's been nursing little Miss Peanut, or Nix, as we registered her. Nix has been getting all the milk, just about. But that's gonna change tonight. And maybe with her mama gone, Nix will start coming around a little bit more. We'll have to see, huh? Stormy's boy Amigo, he's gonna leave this weekend as well. These two are gonna stay with us. These guys are some of our meters. And then our hullabaloo, right here, standing proud. He's leaving with Amigo. Oh yeah, they seem to enjoy that new hay. I fed them in the barn yesterday because it was raining. Hey, what are you doing? Hi. It's an interesting, bittersweet feeling that I get when my goats leave the farm. I'm always sad to see them go, but especially when I can follow up on them and see how well they're doing in their new home. I really do enjoy that. I really do enjoy having less pressure on the feed bill and the space in my own herd in order to expand in the ways that I want to. The goats that I'm getting rid of are not bad goats. They're good goats. Like I mentioned before, I just want to hone in on what I'm doing and focus a little bit more. Bear, your hairdo today is fabulous. Oh my goodness. As far as the rabbits go, I do have to wean a lot of the little bunnies and put them in their grow out pens. And I do have some more rabbits due next week. Dumpling is supposed to get her nest box tomorrow, and so is Beto down here. I think I'm gonna move her into a different cage. This size cage wire isn't excellent for does with really young kits, because if they happen to get out of the nest box and kind of squirm around, they can definitely squirm out of the cage, and that's not good. Cedo is a doe that has been really reluctant to breed since she lost her kits. What I will likely do is switch Cedo and Beto's cages, and I'm thinking about putting her in the freezer soon. We may give her one last chance. Usually when I give them the ultimatum, even though they don't know what I'm saying, it works. So let's see. Nope. In my last more rabbit-centric video where I talked about how I'm going to be switching out my herd from Californians to Silver Fox, I got a lot of tips on how to get Cedo to breed. The thing is, she's older, and I think that that's her main issue. All the other rabbits in my rabbitry are doing well as far as lifting. The issue that we've been having is really small litter sizes and kits kind of seeming to die out of nowhere. It was her litter that died randomly. She had 11 kits, and one by one they all just sort of petered out. I still don't know what happened there. They're about 10 days old when they died, and really they're for seemingly no reason. I don't know if her age has anything to do with it. The babies did seem well fed, and as they passed I was checking her milk and she did appear to have milk in there, but I don't know. I think she's just aged out. It does happen, and so she's probably going to go in the freezer this week, and then I will do some rearranging, and we got some more kits coming. Yeah, she might bite. Contrary to popular belief, this does not separate the skin from their muscle. It doesn't. Very frequently I will catch a rabbit doe like this. She's very well balanced, and then I will put her under my arm like this. I have gotten bitten in my side before, and so if you see me carrying a rabbit like this, that is why. Obviously this is a lot more comfortable for the rabbit, but if they're gonna bite, I'm not gonna sacrifice my side, okay? A lot of times when a doe is nearing the end of her productive life, you'll see her mothering skills kind of start to wane, and her willingness to breed really goes down. So we do have a lot of rabbits in the rabbitry. Not all of them are doing amazingly, but a lot of them are doing better than Cedo is right now. So I think she's going to be culled to the freezer, which is very often the case for a breeder that ages out. And then I'll use her cage for a more productive doe. Lots of herd changes and adjustments in both the rabbits and the goats. It's very interesting that it's all happening at the same time. With both herds, even though it's a little bit sad, it's more exciting than it is sad, and I look forward to what's to come.